Okay, so talking about modes, I would focus right now on the three major modes. The one we all know that our major scale is built off of, the Ionian mode, and that's just a straight up major scale. You know, the do, re, mi, all that. Now, keep in mind when you're on the lap steel, it's a beautiful thing that you can drone out your root fifth root on there, and then play the mode on your first string, and really hear what notes you're going to change. So let's start with just our major scale. Drone out that low sixth or your fourth. So that's that half steps right there in Ionian mode. Major scale falls between 3 and 4 of the third and fourth note of your scale, right? So here's root or 1, 2, 3, 4. So our ears are used to hearing that, right? Make sure. So then your other half step is seventh note and eighth note. 7 to 1, let's say, right? Or 7 to root. Yeah. And that's your real pretty sound, that major seventh, right? That natural fourth. Okay, and then let's talk about a Lydian mode. Lydian, what you do with a Lydian, you take that major scale and you're going to change one note in there. We're going to sharp the fourth, but we're going to leave everything else the same. Okay, so we're not going to play the regular 4. We're going to move that up to the sharp 4. Sounds like this. Get that drone in your head, that D drone. Now, right there, you should be thinking, whoa, that sticks out like a sore thumb, that sharp 4. Regular 5th, regular 6th, or major 6th, major 5th, major 7th, and root. But that sharp 4, that's what's going to sound real funky to you. Keep in mind, when you learn it on your first string, you can do what I was just doing, play the exact same shape, scale pattern on your fourth string because they're both D strings, right? Okay, so now the other major mode is going to be what's called a Mixolydian. And that one, take your regular major scale, right? And the only thing we change about that is instead of a major 7th, we flat the 7th. So we got still root, our happy major 3rd. Now we go back to a regular 4, regular 5th or major 5th, 6th, flat 7. So that should jump out to your ears being weird. And then the root. What's Mixolydian great for? A lot of jam bands use it. It's used in blues music because it's built off of the 5 chord of a particular key. So when you're playing like a D Mixolydian, you're playing like thinking, well, what's D chord the 5 chord of? D is the 5 chord of the key of G. So you're playing basically like you're in the key of G, right? Where you have a C natural, but you have an F sharp. But think of it really as your ear is going to hear it, not as necessarily the key of G. Your ear is going to hear it as that sound. So that sound of that flat 7, that C natural, is going to jump out. So to recap, the 3 major modes: Ionian, straight up major scale. Half steps are going to be between 3 and 4. Now, I'm not saying the frets. I know my fret number is probably confusing everybody here, but I'm saying that the scale tones, where D's 1, E's 2, F sharp's 3, etc., etc. So the scale tones of 3 and 4 and 7 and 8. Ionian mode, straight up major scale, sounds really pretty, sounds really pleasant to our ears. Lydian totally sounds different because of that sharp 4. All the other notes are just like the D major scale. You hear that half step between sharp 4 wanting to resolve to the 5th. Okay, and then the Mixolydian, D major scale, but flat to 7th. So you can start doing those same notes. See how I played the flat 7 here? So I can start playing those notes all over the neck of the lap steel then.